Warning: your self-awareness journey could be a double-edged sword. Have you ever felt trapped in your own mind, like a hamster on a wheel? The very tools meant to elevate you can become heavy chains. Self-awareness, while powerful, can morph into your greatest emotional crutch. Many dive deep into their feelings, believing they are on the path to enlightenment. But beware, this journey can ensnare you in a web of overthinking and self-doubt. It's not just about understanding yourself, it's about confronting what lies beneath the surface. As you dig deeper, you might inadvertently bury the very solutions you seek. Imagine waking up each day, acutely aware of your troubles, yet feeling utterly powerless to change them. You dissect your emotions, replay conversations, and scrutinize decisions, but are you really making progress? It's like standing on the edge of a cliff, peering into the abyss, yet never daring to leap. The hidden risk. The more self-aware you become, the easier it is to spiral into self-criticism. You might think, if I just understand this better, I can fix it, but this often leads to paralysis by analysis. Instead of growing, you find yourself trapped in a loop, clinging to the comfort of understanding while avoiding necessary changes. In your quest for self-awareness, are you overlooking the actions needed to create real change? Awareness without action can become a comforting trap, a false sense of control that ultimately leaves you feeling stuck. It's time to recognize that self-awareness is a tool, not a crutch. Break free from the cycle. Embrace discomfort. Choose action over analysis. Your true journey begins when you take that leap. You might think that self-awareness is the key to personal growth, but what if it's actually becoming your biggest emotional crutch? Picture this: you're scrolling through social media, and it seems like everyone else is living their best life. You realize you need to be more self-aware. But here's the catch: this quest for self-knowledge might be holding you back more than you realize. Have you ever found yourself overanalyzing your feelings or dissecting every little interaction? It can be paralyzing, right? While ongoing self-reflection might seem productive, it can trap you in a cycle of obsessing over your flaws and mistakes, leading to increased stress and anxiety. Let's say you're at a party, surrounded by laughter and conversation. Instead of enjoying the moment, you're caught up in your thoughts, questioning if you're being genuine or if your jokes are landing. The more you analyze, the more disconnected you feel, and suddenly joy is replaced by a nagging sense of inadequacy. This isn't just a party problem, it seeps into every part of your life. At work, you might scrutinize every email and meeting, turning your passion into a constant fear of failure. You're not alone, many find themselves stuck in this cycle of overthinking. What's even more concerning is that self-awareness can create a false sense of control. You might convince yourself you're making progress, but deep down, you know you're just treading water. You might say, "I'm working on it," but are you really moving forward? The stress often stems from the misconception that self-awareness is the ultimate goal. It's not, it's just a step tool, not a destination. The real danger lies in confusing awareness with action, thinking that simply knowing your weaknesses is enough to change them. What if you shifted your focus from self-critic to self-compassion? Instead of analyzing every flaw, embrace your imperfections. Rather than dissecting your thoughts, focus on simply experiencing life as it unfolds. How do you break this cycle? The answer is balance. Transform your self-awareness into curiosity, not criticism. Ask yourself questions that promote growth instead of anxiety. Instead of "Why am I like this?" try asking, "What can I learn from this experience?" As we wrap up, remember that self-awareness is a powerful tool, but it's just one piece of the puzzle. It's not your enemy, but relying on it too heavily can lead to stress and stagnation. The goal is progress, not perfection. So, as you step away from this topic, think about how you can shift your perspective. How can you use your awareness to propel you forward instead of holding you back? If you're ready to let go of that emotional crutch and embrace a more balanced approach, consider sharing this video with someone who might need a little encouragement. Together, let's navigate this complex journey of self-discovery without getting lost in the maze. What if I told you that self-awareness could actually be your biggest enemy? Surprising, right? Many people are discovering that while they thought they were making progress, they were actually stuck in a cycle of emotional dependence. You might wonder how something that feels so freeing can turn into a crutch. The truth is, diving deep into self-awareness can sometimes lead to overthinking and self-obsession, which is a risky place to be. Imagine waking up each day, constantly analyzing your feelings, yet feeling more lost than ever. You think you are on a path to growth, but in reality you are just treading water in a whirlpool of your own thoughts. Many mistakenly believe that the more they learn about themselves, the closer they'll get to happiness. But what if this pursuit of understanding leads to paralysis? It can create a cycle of self-analysis where the more you know, the less you actually do. When was the last time you took a real step forward without second-guessing yourself? It's all too easy to get trapped in introspection while life moves on around you, and that's where the real danger lies. The more we dissect our emotions, the more we risk becoming prisoners of our thoughts. Picture a friend who constantly shares their struggles but never makes any changes. You listen and support them, but eventually it becomes exhausting. That's what this emotional crutch can feel like in endless conversation with yourself. But here's the intriguing part: what if true growth isn't about digging deeper, but rather simplifying the process? Instead of overthinking, what if you focused on taking action? Moving beyond self-talk and into real experiences can spark genuine change. Imagine breaking free from that cycle, feeling lighter and more liberated.